supremely devoted to Lord Krishna. Because of his tremendous devotion, of his tremendous Shraddha, Lord Krishna, without even Vidura asking for it, without even getting invitation from Vidura, Lord Krishna came to his home. Even though he was invited by Duryodhana, he made elaborate arrangements to receive Krishna to his palace. And kitchen was lot of dishes prepared for him. Great fanfare. Everything was done. But Krishna quietly, without making any noise, without making any fuss, simply he went to Vidura and took shelter in his home and enjoyed greatly, immensely the food offered by Vidura. And Vidura was in ecstasy. He was fulfilled. He was total in his happiness. He was total. And there is nothing more to be aspired for. He has got the maximum and eternal peace and eternal ananda, what we call in Sanskrit ananda, bliss, is recorded. And he could get that divine grace of Lord Krishna because of his true Shraddha in him. So, let us try to cultivate Shraddha. Shraddha. Do you have that Shraddha? You have to ask that question. If you don't have, don't weep, but try to cultivate. So that's the beauty of the Shraddha. But as Chidananda used to say, it is true, a person should be free from ahankar. That is, the I is very prominent. I am doing this, I am doing that, I am doing this. Chidananda tells, as long as I consciousness exists, what one should do? The easiest way is, one should have the attitude of a devotee. One should not say, I am God. A man aware of his body should feel that he is not Krishna himself, but his devotee. But if God draws the devotee to himself, then it is different. It is like the master saying to his beloved servant, come, take your seat near me. You are the same as I. Wonderful. Then Chidananda gives the example. The waves are part of the Ganges, but Ganges is not part of the waves. Very important statement. Shiva experiences two states of mind. When he is completely absorbed in his own self, he feels, I am he, Soham. In that union, neither body nor mind functions. But when he is conscious of his separate ego, he dances, exclaiming, Rama, Rama, Rama. Ram Taraka. Would come inside his room. Before Swami Vivekananda, before Narendranath, his previous name is Narendranath, before Narendranath could come and touch his feet, Chidananda would raise himself up and receive him at the door. Come, 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 my boy, come. Not only that, there are so many people sitting, devotees and so many people. Immediately would go to the cooler and take some sweets. First thing he would do, bring some sweets and push into his mouth, like the mother feeding his baby, then he would feel happy. That was his relationship. That was the relationship of Sri Ramakrishna with Narendranath. And Narendranath is not ordinary. His love towards Sri Ramakrishna was supreme. He had tremendous shraddha in Sri Ramakrishna's words, in Sri Ramakrishna's personality. When Sri Ramakrishna said, you can see God, you can talk to Him as I am talking to you, that day itself the shraddha was invoked in Vivekananda's heart. From that time onwards, his shraddha began growing and growing like a banyan tree. And now his heart is full of shraddha only, like nothing else but shraddha. Sri Ramakrishna wanted to test it. He wanted to test and show to us, we foolish people, to show us how a person with shraddha behave. To show us, he demonstrated this play. Of course, he played in a very natural way. He did not play any occult power to do that play. In a very humanistic way, he did. One day, as usual, Vivekananda came and entered his room. Sri Ramakrishna never looked at him. When he sidetracked, that is a great insult to a person who has got ego. Oh, he is not showing his face to me. He would have gone out. Never to come again. But Vivekananda is not of that type. He simply quietly came and sat there. For 1 or 2 hours, Swami Sri Ramakrishna used to talk. For the whole 2 hours period time, Swami Vivekananda was sitting quietly there. And everything, the meeting was over, people dispersed, and Swami Vivekananda left, stood up, wanted to go out. Sri Ramakrishna never looked at him. As if he has not come. And he walked out. Next day also Vivekananda came. Next day also same treatment. Neglect. Tiraskar. He was not humiliated. Third day he came. Fourth day he came. And Sri Ramakrishna could not control himself. Enough of it, enough. Then on the 4th time when he came, Sri Ramakrishna went and hugged him vehemently. For 5 minutes he did not let him go. In that bliss, he gave him supreme Ananda. The embrace which Sri Ramachandra gave to Hanuman, same way Sri Ramachandra gave bliss to Vivekananda by hugging him. How could Vivekananda get this grace? It's divine grace because of Shraddha. And then Sri Ramakrishna puts in a question. My dear Naren, one thing I am totally surprised. You have been coming here many times. I just neglected you. I never saw you, I never looked at you. Because I used to offer sweets, etc. I never looked at you and I did not consider you at all. In spite of it, you are coming. How come? Then Narendra replied, very simple. Master, I come because I love you. That's the climax. Do you love God like that? If you love, you will get the grace. That's the way it is. So, Shraddha gives rise to Ananda. Shraddhavan Labhate Jnana. There is another kind of love known as Urjita Bhakti, an ecstatic love of God that overflows as it were. When it is awakened, like the devotee laughs and weeps and dances and sings. Urjita Bhakti. Do you have an example? Yes. Who is that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His mind was totally absorbed in Krishna, dancing and weeping and singing. He doesn't know where he is going. He just merged into ocean. He's got Jala Samadhi. Do you know that fact? Jala Samadhi. Yes. Then Sri Ramchandra said to Lakshman, brother, if anywhere you see the manifestation of Urjita Bhakti, know for certain that I am there. And Girish was a great devotee of Sri Ramchandra. Oh, his devotion is unparalleled. He said, everything is possible through your grace, O Master. Look at me. What was I before? And see now what I am. And he's telling so vehemently. Sri Ramchandra said, you had latent tendencies, so they are manifesting themselves now. Nothing happens except at the proper time. Take the case of a patient. Nature has almost cured him when the physician prescribes a herb and asks him to drink its juice. After taking the medicine, he is completely cured. Now, is the patient cured by the medicine or does he get well by himself? Who can tell? Lakshman said to Lava and Kush, you are mere children. You don't know Rama's power. At the touch of his feet, Ahalya, who had been turned into a stone, got back her human form. Lava and Kusha said, revered sir, we know that, we have heard the story. The stone became Ahalya because of the power of holy man's words. The sage Gautama said to her, in the Treta Yuga, Rama will pass this hermitage. You will become a human being again at the touch of his feet. Now, who can tell whether the miracle happened in order that the sage's words should be fulfilled or on account of Rama's holiness? Everything happens by the will of God. If your spiritual consciousness has been awakened at this place, referring Sri Ramchandra to himself, know that I am only an instrument. Uncle Moon is everybody's uncle. All happiness, all happens by the will of God. So, let us try to cultivate this tremendous quality of Shraddha, which you should remember very, very, very thoroughly. Shraddha from beginning to end. Not only beginning, then afterwards, lesson, again, no. Once the Shraddha starts, never stop it. It should be continuous, non-stop. In order to do that, you must have tremendous determination, willpower, kriya shakti, ichcha shakti. All these things must be empowered. So, you must be taskmaster to yourself. Don't expect somebody else to come and guide you all the time. You be yourself guide. God's teachings are open to everyone. You have to practice it. Practice. That's why Sri Ramakrishna used to say, practice, practice, practice. Thank you very much. Now I invite your questions from our august audience who are full of Shraddha hearing this talk.
Abhaya, Ahimsa and Asanga. Then the fourth point I missed.
Anand. Bliss.
Bliss.
Good. He has recorded nicely.
Thank you.
Divine treasure. We should not be foolish to ignore them.
Right.
On the other hand, we should study them in depth and follow it in practice.
Right.
That's what I mean.
So that means you can definitely question.
Question.
Okay.
Question what?
Question the teachings.
Example.
Okay, Swamiji, he questioned a lot with Sri Ramakrishna.
Who?
Swamiji,
He did not question a lot.
didn't he say for each and everything, I mean, he was asking,
His attitude was reasoning attitude.
reasoning.
He would not believe unless it is proved.
Right,
That was his way of thinking.
right.
So Sri Ramakrishna corrected him. But in the beginning, when he came to Sri Ramakrishna, he did not argue much. He simply asked, have you seen God? Yes, I have seen God.
I thought...
And then he said, you can also see God. Finished. Afterwards, when they are entering into kind of discussion among different types of ideas, then he would reason out. Then he would say, your path is path of knowledge. Sri Ramakrishna would admire his reasoning faculty. Like that. It's not that Sri Ramakrishna, it's not that Vivekananda was doubting Sri Ramakrishna, but he wanted to show to the world the experience of Sri Ramakrishna. You see, when Narendranath at the beginning, he could not understand Vivekananda's, Sri Ramakrishna's glory. He knew he had seen Divine Mother. That fact he admitted. And he also knew that Sri Ramakrishna told him, you can also see. Those points are correct. But he could not understand when Sri Ramakrishna said everything is Brahman. That he began to reason. What you are telling Sri Ramakrishna? This cup is Brahman, this mat is Brahman, this is Brahman, that is Brahman. So he was in a kind of, in a ridiculing way, probably in a scant language, he uttered these words. Not out of disrespect, out of his own mental state, those words came out. And Sri Ramakrishna, in order to make him, in order to give him the experience immediately, he touched him. That means he doesn't have to say again, hey, this is Brahman, that is Brahman. He himself experienced that Brahman. So he touched him. Everything was Brahman. He could not walk. He dashed against the pole. That is Brahman. And people are afraid he may met with accident. Who knows? And that state remained for a long time. Oh God, what experience it is. So, because of his Shraddha in knowing the truth, that's the point we remember. Because of his tremendous Shraddha in knowing the truth, he was able to receive the grace of Sri Ramakrishna. The blessing of the touch. By touch he gave him the vision of Brahman. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahman. Everything indeed is Brahman. Finished. That matter was over. So, all through Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda was full of Shraddha. You must read his talk, my master, there's a talk. Small book is there. My master. Tremendous devotion to Sri Ramakrishna. That's what I'm telling. Sri Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, Sharda Mata, Nabhuto, Nabhavishyati.
What does it mean, Swami?
Can anybody explain?
Yeah.
Either in past
Or in future. Uniqueness. Because tomorrow I'm speaking about uniqueness of Sri Sharda Devi. She is extraordinary, extraordinary. Extraordinarily extraordinary. Mother. Operate. I am reading one of his life now. It has been done in Kannada. Sharda Devi Jeevan Ganga. Written by Swami Pushotma. Yesterday I was telling. Such a beautiful book. He did the class on Sharda Devi for 2 years. He did. About weekly once. Class. Holy Mother, Sharda Devi, Sri Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, being followers of them, you should be beaming with joy. Nobody should dare to touch your Shraddha. Where is your Shraddha? Be more aggressive in manifesting the quality of Shraddha. No question of any kind of depression or desperation. No. Be very happy. Be very, very happy to do Sri Ramakrishna's work. To spread Sri Ramakrishna's message. To work for Sri Ramakrishna. To buy the land. I'm testing your Shraddha now. Your question is money. Can you not sacrifice all of it together for paltry amount? Great ashrama will be coming here. To be afraid to build my Ramakrishna mission. For a Swami to stay here, should you not have proper land and environment, surroundings? We are not asking to give up your family and come here like sannyasi. Yes, part of it try to sacrifice. I was telling them, every year there are people who make 4 or 5 trips to India, cut 2 trips and give that amount to buy the land. Chidananda called me the other day from Los Angeles. Chidananda, you are going to Houston. Please inspire them to buy the land. He is ordering me. Actually, he is a most beloved Swami. He is very senior to me. He is 85 years old, Swami. You see his dynamism. Tremendously dynamic. Tremendously dynamic. At the age of 85, he is building beautiful center in Australia. To understand him, you must go to Lucknow to see the center. Fantastic center he has made. Lucknow. Before coming to Sydney, he was in Lucknow. Beautiful temple of Sri Ramakrishna he has done. Beautiful. He has come to, he is coming again?
Yes, sir. He's been coming.
October.
October.
He's coming in October, yes.
He is coming there in September. So when he comes in October, he give him the good news that you have purchased the land. I was buying the land. He should be overwhelmed.
What's that?
He should be overwhelmed with
No, this is the extra land that is there.
extra land,
The
1 acre land,
The 1 acre land.
which makes it rectangle. Rectangle is a very good sign. According to Tantra Shastra. Chi.
Triangle is first.
Your devotion is tested now. What kind of, is it lukewarm devotion or minus lukewarm or plus lukewarm? Simply giving some dakshina is not a sacrifice. Shraddha. That's why I chose this subject, Shraddha, for you, especially. You need Shraddha. Shraddha is in baby form. Let it grow.
How do you develop it, man? How do you develop it?
Just now I told you all those things.
How do you intensify?
You can ask that at the end of the retreat when.
As the end of the retreat, I'll ask him to go to the tape recorder.
Swami, what is the trip?
A constant company of the association. Whole satsang. Whole satsang. And devotional practices. And in the beginning itself I told you key points. Sincerity and earnestness. These are the two key points for developing Shraddha. Both are important. Sincerity and earnestness. And Chidananda should be surprised. What? That is Sri Ramakrishna Leela. Sri Ramakrishna Leela. Don't be afraid to buy that small piece of land. All of you should join together and be happy to do that. You will get 1,000-fold more benefit from God. That benefit comes through in the form of grace. Grace. The grace is shown up in the form of peace. Peace and peace. Peace. Nothing like peace. I would say even bliss is secondary to peace. What tremendous state of peace it is. Paramashanti. So, this chapter Shraddha is specially chosen for you. All of you are reading Gospel so many times, but only of you have really noted the importance of Shraddha. Swami Yatishwanji, every day, without fail, he would read Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Once it so happened, Swamiji was in Bangalore, end of the Bangalore ashram. Once it so happened I had to go to Swamiji's room at 11 o'clock night to give some message, something. I was surprised to see Swami was reading Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Before going to bed, before sleeping, he would Sri Ramakrishna, read Sri Ramakrishna. That's one thing I saw. Another thing is, I would go different times for different purposes I would go. First, before ashram would go. At times, sometimes I would go at 2 o'clock. What Swami would be doing? Is he sleeping? No. Reading the book. Always cheerful.